back in sensory memories. The smell of the bushveld at night, the unique tone of moonlight, the eternal feeling that the night is somehow happening inside me as it happens around me. I hear branches snapping like cap guns as an elephant feeds down in the river. High up in the ebony tree next to the cottage, a baboon barks into the night. Rahu! Rahu! Then a beat of deep stillness, followed by a lion roaring back. The sound of the lion's roar is the threshold, telling me I've stepped from one world to another. After so many nights abroad filled with artificial light and the hum of appliances, there is no truer sound of being home. The timbre of the call, the way it rolls through the cold night air to find me. Its powerful vibrations shatter the door on its hinges. My heart instinctually skips with excitement. The renowned writer of the African wilderness, Lawrence van der Post, said of the lion's roar that it is to silence what the shooting star is to the night sky. It's like waking from a dream and having the sensation of being pulled back into my body, as if my soul were being pulled from its endless seeking back into myself by the beauty and power and violence of that ancient sound. Lying in my bed now, I know the lion is out there in the night. Somehow more deeply than I can rationally understand, I know his presence is important to me. Something primal in a part of my brain that stretches back through time, barges past the groggy jet-lagged traveler and becomes perfectly and instantly present. Something wild in me is waking up. I've spent the past 10 years charting a strange path between worlds, between my home in the South African wilderness and the fast pace of modern life in the United States. I worked first as a life coach in personal development seminars, and then as an apprentice to an indigenous healer. My work has given me a front row seat to the catalogue of illnesses long associated with modern life. Over the years, in conversation after conversation, the themes were the same: abuse, isolation, anxiety, depression on the one hand, and on the other hand, an innate creativity and desire to effect change. I saw a deep longing in people to give of themselves, to belong once more to each other and the natural world. So many people I spoke to were searching for a life that felt more meaningful, as was I. In fact, my seeking had taken me all over the world. I had immersed myself in the art forms of personal transformation. Zen meditation, psychology, somatic bodywork, and martial arts were just a few. And yet still I felt there was something I was meant to do that I had not yet discovered. I could sense it out beyond my rational life plan. I could feel its faint edges whispering. I was looking for something. I had found pieces of my own authentic life in wilderness, coaching, South Africa, and America. But how did it all tie together? Given the paths I had walked so far, I was obviously drawn by the notion that a change in people could change the world. Yet something about the whole business of life coaching never quite sat well with me. Coming from the South African bushveld, I felt pretty certain life did not need a coach. The unbroken stream of life that animates all things is supremely intelligent, and nothing in the wild needs a coach to help it discover what it truly is. If we had lost our way in the modern world, our sense of value, direction, and belonging, it was because we had lost contact with something more instinctual, more innate. All of this shuddered on its mooring in my own subconscious as the roar cut the night. Still, I knew deeply that we needed a different direction. Yet there are no processes in modern society through which to transform. We are a world desperate for change and yet saddled with an outdated momentum. Deep down, we all know something else is possible, but how to get there? I came to learn that this transformation could begin in the lives of individuals. No, it had to begin in the lives of individuals. Could there be a deeper call to adventure, to life, to the edge of what we fear and long for? Another roar. This land is the keeper of my family's stories. Londolozi Game Reserve, the name derived from the Zulu for protector of all living things. The presence of lions in my life is like an echo that always rings through the core of my heart. The farther from home I go, the louder it calls.